everybody. Well, I see you have found the closet. Now, you've probably seen this closet around my videos here or there, but you probably don't really know what's in here. So, I'm going to give you a look behind the curtain in some ways, and mostly in the most literal fashion I could ever give to you. It's a closet. A lot of this is not mine. A lot of this is my old, this is like my grandparents' stuff, because when the grandparents passed away, we got all of the stuff. So a lot of this stuff is just not mine. But I've decided that it would be a good idea to look through this closet, because there are some things in here that I know are like broken. So that's going to be fun, and I know there are things in here that are just like not good. And I want to like clean out the closet. It's just such a hassle. And look, here's Caduceus. You're going to be seeing more of Caduceus very, very soon, by the way. This is my Caduceus wig. I could put it on, but I could put it on. Fits about right. This is what I'd look like with pink hair. It kind of clashes with the orange, though. So let's move all this shit to my my room, not the sewing room. Well, we've got our work cut out for ourselves. So here is what is remaining of my probably about 1 year in the SCA, and also I think 1 year of being in Austin. Some of the costumes I made in Lubbock I didn't keep. So this is what's piled up. So I'm just gonna start with the first one, which I know I'm not gonna get rid of her because I love her so much. But this is a hand-me-down that I got from Drika Van Serten, who is our Clothiers Guild, my Barony's Clothiers Guild leader, and I wore this to Candlemas last year. I paired it with tights and high boots because it was a fantasy event, and I didn't have the time to really flip this the way I want it to. This is a beautiful blue kind of upholstery, blue cotton velvet that is upholstery weight. It's very heavy. But I really am in love with this, and this doesn't fit Elizabethan style. So Drika was like, hey, maybe you can make it Italian. And I was like, I could make it Italian. So there's that. I'm keeping this one. Another good keeper right off the bat. You might think that I have a bias towards velvet, but I actually don't. This is my IKEA curtain dress that I was going to wear to Candlemas, but then I couldn't figure out sleeves for the life of me. This, look at how cute this is. Oh, I just, there's obviously some imperfections here, but if I have a day that I want to fill down more of this like embroidery and then figure out what the fuck to do with the sleeves, I think I'll be able to have like a good winter, like cold weather event or indoor event garb. This girl's a keeper. I do love her, and I have more of this fabric, so I could easily just make some sleeves. This is a thing that I didn't finish for obvious reasons. The bodice is just so sloppily done. This was a Gulf Wars project, so this is the reason why everything is so sloppily done. Especially, like, look at this pucker right here. Ugh. I already kind of have plans for this big, okay, stop texting me. This length of green is probably going to go to a German project that I want to do for my friend Nadia. Because basically what happened was I found a cute thing at ACR, which is like a thrift store for fabrics, and my friend bought it and then was like, I'm gonna give you 7 yards and we're gonna learn how to do German. And I was like, why? And he was like, because Nadia doesn't have anything German. And I was like, okay. So, yeah. This little girlie is going to some other place. She's not going to be Italian, as I thought. Bodice can go. Trash. This is an underskirt that I never got to finish. Because it was supposed to go with this project. This project. This is also a Gulf Wars thing, but yeah, I didn't have enough of this red wool left to make a skirt out of it, so this gets scrapped. I can probably use that red wool for probably something with Dima. One second, let me see how much this is. Yeah, it'd be tight, but I can do something. I can make a zupan for my Polish kit. So this needs to go back with the natural fibers. But I think I can I was looking for more of this yellow so that I can put it over my apron dress and then maybe make like an embroidered applique of Tyr getting his arm bitten off by Fjordur. But yeah, I think I'm going to salvage this for some linen. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is my Regency chemise. Yeah, this is a full-on linen Regency chemise. She is half done. I think I did her... I don't think I did her entirely by hand. No, I did her entirely by hand. Yeah, I did. So this is an entirely hand-worked Regency chemise, which kind of... I used my 1890... No, my 1790s chemise, which is on here, for modeling in my Regency stays. But I do like linen better than cotton, only because linen, like, it just breathes so much better. And you will know that, like, on your 3rd to 7th hour of wearing the garment. This isn't even mine. This is like PPE fabric. Oh, we're going to the disappointment round. This is a petticoat. I think an Edwardian petticoat that is falling apart at the seams. This could be harvested, so I'm going to put this in the harvest pile. And I can show you my Edwardian trousers, which are done probably wrong, but you just step into them. like how I'm showing you, not showing you here. Then like shimmy. This was made for someone who is a little bit skinnier than I am right now. Then you like tie it. Except for there's obviously a situation here that needs to be fixed. But the ruffles are cute, and I did insertion lace, and look at how much time I spent on this. Feel the time that I spent on this. I think I'm going to have to rework these, so it's going to be in the whip pile. This is another hand-me-down, actually, and it's inside out because I was wearing it. An undergown for a kirtle that my friend Joanna gave me because she couldn't really fit into it, and I could fit into it at the time. I still have no idea if I can fit into this, but it has like a lace-up back. And it's cool if you need to add like warmth to your kirtle. But yeah, I'm keeping this. Perfectly well made. Nothing wrong with it. Ooh, we're going to the good shit. This is part of Low Key. These are the most finished pieces of garb that I have in my wardrobe currently. So I'm keeping them because who doesn't want to be a lazy person and wear Viking and not late period? This is really upsetting, guys. This red wool kirtle that I made in like 2 days for Queen's Champion is really cute, but there's no gore. So I was like reaching for something and it split open. And I know it's just like a tiny little thing that I could fix. But there's like so many things that I don't like about this dress. And it's so unfinished. And I think I'm just going to salvage what I can from this. Probably like make a pattern out of it. There's also a little hole right over here where the gore doesn't meet. You see that? Let me put my finger through it. There you go. I think I'm going to salvage this. Yeah. It's sad though. I can salvage all the buttons off of it though. It's very, very pretty buttons. No, don't even go in the whip pile. Go in the trash. Goodbye. This is one of my finished girls. You've already seen her. She's very pretty. She has some things wrong with her, but that's okay. And I'm keeping her because it's orange and there's literally nothing too wrong with it. And these are the sleeves to go with it that I just started making on a whim before like shit hit the fan. Yep. This isn't too anachronistic. It's actually pretty, like, nice. My camisa. My linen camisa. Nothing wrong with it. Except for it doesn't have hem. I'm keeping it. Because that's the only good camisa that I have. We're going into Dima's stuff. Dima's pants. The great thing about this is that the pockets are really huge. And I just need to put a hook and eye into it and then hem the bottom of it. Whip pile. This is another part of Dima's kit. This is they have like a term for it, but it's the side slit tunic. And this goes in whip because I need to finish that. Ooh. E. This underskirt that I made, that is just, no, no. If you thought we were rightfully done here after going through my entire closet, no. Because we have the whip bins of doom right behind me. Now, These house whips from a long, long, long time ago. Like, probably before I moved to Lubbock. And all this fabric needs to be cleaned out too. So, I don't know, let's get started. Oh god. Ta-da! If you were wondering what happened to the fifth box is actually my doll box. So, I already cleaned that out. It's all nice and beautiful, so I don't need to do anything with that. But this is atrocious. The only one that I think is super clean is this one. This is my cosplay box. It has caduceus in here, which I need to get rid of this because it's polyester and cloth. It has caduceus in it, and then this stuff for Jester's petticoat. So I think this one I'm going to keep as is, only because I'll be working from it. But these three are going to be a nightmare, and I know it because I'm looking at like the McCall's patterns that is currently like bursting out the seams of this one. And like here's my Edwardian corset. It's upside down. No wait, it's right side up. Here's my Edwardian corset. It's very wrinkly, and I really need to redo it because I now have more experience in corsetry, which would probably lend itself to this. But I'm going to start with this box because I think it has, the most stuff that I don't need anymore. So let me grab my cabbage patch. So this is stuff as old as the Raven Queen. If you know what the Raven Queen is, then you are a longtime viewer and I love you. But not a lot of people know what the Raven Queen is anymore because I took that off of my channel. I think this was like this was a plaid shirt that I wanted to do, but I only had like 2 pieces of it. Oh my god, Raven Queen. No. Oh, it just keeps going. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? That I was just gonna stitch all these feathers on? Really? You know I'm saving this for Vaxel Dawn's feather cape, but that can go with Vaxel Dawn and not in this bin. What is this? Sniffs. Oh, more of this Georgette. I need more of this Georgette because I'm making a Regency morning gown out of this Georgette, which is very see-through and very, you know, it's nice. I like it. Zippers, always useful. Ooh, look at that. Blast from the past. Hand crushed velvet. Oh! This is a site token from Bringblad 40th year. It's hand pressed. I'm keeping that. I really need to fix this nonsense. Put it in like a bag so it doesn't. Just one bin down. Now to tackle the Edwardian bin. Because that's all I really think about when I think about Edwardian stuff is this girl's a cutie. I can easily just harvest the bones out of her, so that's what I'm gonna do. maybe in like late October. No, probably later than that. Like probably earlier than that, actually, August. I'll pick up Edwardian again. There's some truly Victorian patterns in here, and I'll have you know that I really like truly Victorian patterns. The corset is from this pattern, and then I have a 1911 narrow skirt pattern that I'll be using for the skirt of this gown. There are some things in here that might not be super historically accurate. Ooh, I love this. This is a wool suiting that I found at ACR. It's about, I'd say 4 yards. So I was thinking I could tailor some cute Edwardian menswear. Ho ho ho. Why do I have just like black linen? Why do I have black linen in here? I could have used this. That was a quick box. I thought it was going to be more emotionally tragic. This, however, is going to be emotionally tragic. This is like my working whip box. So, this is, I think, the remnants of a impulsive denim jacket adventure. That, listen, I do want to finish this, because then I can dye it orange and then put a little spice on it. But it's just, I rarely have the energy to really, like, work on mundane stuff. I think I have a lot of energy for, like, historical stuff and fantasy stuff and cosplay, but I don't have a lot of energy to do mundane stuff. This might be a little familiar. Yeah, I told you I had more of this, and I do. It's IKEA curtains. Ooh, another denim jacket. Another denim jacket adventure. Kinda like it a little bit. I wish I could like have lapels like this and then just it's cute. I mean, and it's really light, so I can just wear it out in the summer. Now we're getting into scandalous territory. I mean, listen, all of this is scandalous. We're going into self-drafted pattern territory. This is Nadia's doublet, which is made out of a lot of self-drafted patterns and parts and whatnot. I can hang this up and then I can remember it, because Nadia needs a new doublet anyway. Nadia needs a lot of things right now. Nadia is going through a lot. There's like knitting projects on the bottom of this. This is my original camisa. No wait, no it's not. This is my Greek garb that I wore to my friend's vigil. I wore this to my friend's vigil. It's half of it. But it's very good linen. Some net that I think was going to go to a feather cape. This will probably go to a feather cape, so I'll just put it with the feather cape stuff. Ooh! A pair of dice! Oh, these are Costa's mittens that I worked on while I was in bed constantly because I had my wisdom teeth taken out. Who is texting me? This is a mess. This is a mess. Okay, well these bins are emptied now. And I need to refill them, I suppose. So... This is an alpaca silk blend from Italy that I got in Belarus for $155 for 4 yards. So that averages how much? This is the most expensive fabric purchase I've ever made. And I made it outside the country. $38 a yard. And it was a lot, and I like went home and I had a panic attack because I spent a lot of money on this wool.